guys, welcome back to the Enthusiast-Many. So here is my snap circuits fan setup, and as you can see, I gave it some updates, like this one. This one I temporarily replaced with this more powerful fan right here. Yeah, and I add two night lights, which are on even when the circuit is off. So yeah, I can turn it off, and those lights will still be on. And yeah, they're supposed to be on in the in the completely dark. Yeah. And so here's all the flash from the circuit. There it is. The circuit has a lot of flashing lights on it for sure. So yep. So what I did here was this fan doesn't actually belong to this circuit. I originally took it off of another circuit. Yeah. I basically borrowed it off of this snap rover right here. This thing. Yeah, that snap rover. I had the fan like somewhere around there. Yeah, I just took it off temporarily. So yeah, let's give this a first run. This fan is more powerful than this fan. The motors are the same, but the blades are different. This one has like thin blades that spin like very high RPMs, and this one spins at a slower RPM, but it has more scoopy blades that scoop the air and just throw it up. Yeah, this one spins at super high RPM, but it blows less. Yeah, but this will consume more power because yeah, it's slowed down by all that air. Circuit is having an outage, and it gets an outage much quicker than it does this because this thing consumes so much power that the power supply gets overloaded much easier. Yeah. Yep, that's basically the way what's basically what happened on the circuit. Let's see if I can power it up again. Oh, it gets into like a complete outage every. Yeah. Oh, that power supply is hot. That thing right there. It's hot. Yeah. The fan hasn't been cooling it enough. Yeah, there's two fans here. See, I'm gonna try powering it again. Okay, going smoothly so far. Hold on. Okay, works again. So yeah, so an overview to how this, let's power this up again. The circuit is totally dead right now. But the power is on, but the power supply cuts it out. It cut the power completely. The reason why is because of all that current load. The fan is putting too much load on the system. So yeah, I'm gonna put the old fan back in and we're gonna compare the results of this. The old fan has a much higher RPM, but it has lower wind speed coming out of it. Because these blades are flatter. The blades of the fan are like flat. Well, they're not. They're tilted a little bit compared, and they're also quite small compared to this fan. This fan has more tilt, and the blades have more curvature to scoop that air up and all that stuff. It's, it still had an outage because the other fan still took up all the energy. So here's another trick I'm going to try. I'm going to try blocking that other second fan. I'm going to block the airflow of that. I'm going to stick something in front of it. So, I'm just going to put this in front of it. And we'll see what happens. That should reduce some of the current load. Whoops, there's still not enough.